It's gonna be slow but sure. This is a housemaid in Saudi Arabia. This is Merciful. You are most welcome to this channel. And in today's video, I want to share with you on how I prepare myself when we are likely to get visitors, or even when they have gone. This is how I always take my time and I clean the bathroom. Bathrooms are the very most important thing, or the very important places where every house has got this place. But especially some people will just take it for granted, yet it is very important. Whether you're rich, whether you're poor, you're beautiful, you're ugly, you're black, you're white, yellow, green, we both go to these places. But it's how we leave them, or it's how we use them and leave them for others to come and use them. I respect our visitors so much. So whenever I'm told to go, whenever I'm told that we are getting visitors in advance, this is how I always prepare for them. To find a place very clean so that they can enjoy themselves while helping themselves. Okay? So it's gonna be a little bit longer because I'm going to be in every place, and I'm going to be explaining each and everything on how I do this. The mirrors are the most thing that I do first clean. Mirrors, at times we sometimes do clean mirrors, but at times we leave them when as if a fog has passed on them. I do really take my time while cleaning a mirror. I get 2 wipers for the mirror. The one that I spray the glass cleaner with, and the one I clean after I have cleaned the glass cleaner, to make sure that it's clear and clean. It's unfortunate that at times we don't know what we should use on the mirror. It's like at times we get anything can't clean your mirror. It's when you realize, or it's when you get to know, most of the wipers, they don't work on these mirrors. If you clean with something and it leaves your mirror unclear, that means that wiper is not suitable for your mirror. Mirrors, most especially, I do clean them with a cotton thing, or let me say, if it is a cloth, I'm comparing it with a cloth, like a cotton. If it is like, for example, a t-shirt or a towel. A towel, for my side, it can't work on the mirror. But if it is a t-shirt, it can work for me very well on the mirror. So I don't know what you use that side. It's very important to always leave these mirrors clear and clean. When I was new as a housemaid in Saudi Arabia, the first house, I was so slow in that I could take my time, and I wanted to leave everything everything clean and in clear, okay, because I could take my time. So sometimes people want people who can do quickly and finish, but for my case, I can say that try to bear with those people who do slowly their work, because they are always want to make sure that everything is put in place the way you guys want them to be. Don't always hurry your maids. This is something that I have noticed. There is a proverb that says, slow but sure. You rather be slow than making things quick in a quick way, and you leave them not in the way that people do want them. So this is how I always want to do my things in my own time. because I don't want to hurry myself. I want to make sure everything I've left it the way I would wish to find them. So I will make a deep clean. As you can see, I will make sure that I reach every corner to make sure that every dust I've wiped or I've swept every dust in every corner with water. Water is everything to me when I'm cleaning. I love using water. Whether you can notice that some things they are not likely to be washed with water, but at times I'm attempted and I do use water really. It's everything to me when I'm cleaning. And it comes out when it is really, really good and clear. If possible, at times I would wish to use even the mirrors with the water, but it's not like everywhere that I do use water anyway, but that is it. Water is everything. Once I put water down, I make sure that it is going to sweep off all the dust, the hair, and the left out, like, you understand, eh? So this is how I do it. And once I have used the water, I will make sure that I get the dry wiper and I wipe off that water, because I don't want the water to dry. When it dries on those things, they will leave marks on them. So after using the water, it's the good thing, like using water. Once you use the water, immediately when you clean it off, it will get clear than when you don't clean it immediately. Then the water, at times it has some salt, that's why it always leaves the marks on it. Okay, cleaning while we wipe out things, at times it is good, but when you are not in a hurry, it's better when we clean like this way. It's not for everyone anyway, and I'm not forcing anyone to do so, but it's better it's better when I do this. I feel like, yes, I'm satisfied what I've done. I've got a satisfied result. Yeah, I feel okay. I feel like, yes, I have cleaned. And what I'm using in that bottle, it's a multi-purpose cleaner. I've ever shared it with you guys. Like, it cleans for me. It is everything for me. Like, really, it has done everything for me well. So once I use multi-purpose cleaner, I feel satisfied and I get a best result. So multi-purpose cleaner, I always recommend it to you. I've ever shared it to you. So if you find it somewhere, don't hesitate to use it. It's really a good thing to use. And once you use it, at times you don't feel like leaving the bathroom. It also has a good smell, you know. So it always gives me like a clear thing, and yeah, it works for me. It makes my work more easier. As you can see, I always immediately after like washing everything, I like wipe it immediately with a dry wiper or a dry towel to make sure that I don't leave the water on them, so that it doesn't dry on them. At times the water is salty. So this is how I do it. And by the way, you're gonna see me like being slow and maybe repeating things, and uh, some people I know, you comment in the comment section, say something. You're free to tell me anything you feel like, okay? Because today I said it's a slow but sure video, okay? And this is how I do it behind the cameras. By the way, I make sure that I do repeat my things to make sure that there I'm done with the place, I don't go back to do it again or to redo it. And I don't wish someone to come and repeat my work. So that's why I always take my time like that, because I had enough time. I was told in advance, so I was preparing myself. Instead of going to the bed and I rest, I decided to come and I clean it with no one supervising me or supervision, with no one like reminding me on how I should clean the bathroom because we were going to get visitors. No, it was like out of my willingness, and I had enough time to do so. Okay, so at times you always find like we always maybe share with you like 8 minutes video, or the like 7 minutes video when we are cleaning. But for my case, at times we don't want always to like to give you each and everything or every detail that we do behind the cameras. But for the case of today, I'm sharing with you each and everything to know what is always behind the camera. And whenever we give a quick one, it's not how we do it, but the way we do it. This is the video. So after cleaning, making sure that the water has dried up and the place has dried up, I want to replace everything, because at times when they are when we leave the water on like down where we want to place it, it at times leaves the stain. This always happens when the stuff are metallic, and at times if you don't clean the water or if you don't wipe off the water, it will give like the stain down where you have placed them. So this is why you see me like repeating the place, repeating, wiping here and there, so that to make sure that the water is all dry. So this is how I do it, how you do it that side. This is merciful. By the way, guys, I do really appreciate each and everyone. Thank you so much for always returning, and thank you so much for your love. I do really appreciate you guys. I know I have like silent lovers, though at times some people, they do also watch my videos. If at all I put something you don't like and you just mute and watch, I also I love them, because they do take their time. Once you put your time on something, it means that you do love it. Okay, so whoever watches my video, I do really appreciate. I cannot take you for granted, guys. Okay, I really appreciate you so much. So as I've told you that water is everything to me. So as you can see, me, I love using water in everything. So this is how I'm going to be using water, as you're going to see. But still, using water only, it doesn't make things like clean. Yeah, you either need soap, blush, or sponge, or wiper, something like that. So if you use only water, still it won't work out. When at times we do clean our teeth or our mouth with only water, we don't always get clean. You need a brush, you need toothpaste to make your teeth clean, and you feel your mouth is fresh, and So if I say I love using water, water is everything, there are things also that accompany that water to make things right, or to clean out the place and it gets clean. Okay, so don't hear me saying that water is everything. No, I always make sure that I have a sponge or a brush or soap or whatever. And by the way, I don't always take time to appreciate the people that always open up for me. I once shared a video when I was cleaning the bathroom, and I reached to this stage whereby someone saw how I was cleaning it, and she was open and she told me, this is how you are supposed to start with until you finish that toilet seat. Okay. And I got to know that, oh wow, I appreciated, by the way. I still remember that whenever I go to clean that toilet seat, I just remember the comment that I read. Someone who was so genuine to open up and told me a mistake that she saw, it was not right. And I really appreciated. Up to now, wherever I want to clean a toilet seat, what comes in my mind is that comment. I respect people who are open, who are genuine, and who can come out and advise. We are not professionals. This is something that I keep saying. And I love, like, someone when you come out and tell me genuinely, you say something that really is going to help me. Once you come out and tell me that this is how you should do this or the other, I'm going to respect you, by the way, and I will change actually. I won't say that, no, this is how it is, should be, or this is how it is supposed to be. No, we learn when we hear, we learn when we see things, and we learn when we have been told, so that we can change. I do really appreciate. It's not everyone that can do that. They will always see you like doing things and they are like, those housemaids also. But once we share something, if it is not in a proper way, and you come out and advise us on how we should do it in a right way, even someone who will come and go through the comment section and is a housemaid and has been doing the same thing not in the right way, this is going also to help both of us. You have helped me, but it has also helped someone who has found your comment. So commenting is something that is needed, by the way. Let us not always like watch, but try to like open up your mind, say something. Unless if you're abusing and you want to like to go off topic, there it's not good at all. But if you're straight and you have seen me doing something not in the right way, I do respect and appreciate your advices. Okay, and this is why I always say, please say something in the comment section. It's sometimes hard when you do like something to someone, or let me say, you have bought a gift to someone and you have given that gift to that person, but the only thing you have heard from the person is thank you. You didn't even hear that person saying, oh, it was good, or maybe if it was a dress and she says maybe, yeah, it was my size, thank you so much, it was a nice color, you have like those compliments. At times you get worried. Okay, it's not like I want you guys to compliment on my work or to do, but it's better when you open up your mind and say, message, you know what, when you're cleaning, you always first do this or the other. I love that than coming here to say, wow, you're hardworking, thank you for sharing, or something like that. You understand? Because I shared while knowing that maybe I might get someone to help me and say that you did this or the other, but you should do this or like that. Or I'm not here to show off someone's fancy stuff, but I'm here also, I need something to learn from you guys. Okay, this is it. This is it actually, because wherever we are doing things, at times even our bosses are not always with us to see how we have done things, but once we share with you guys, we can always learn from you. And yeah, that is it. I love it so much, and I respect those people who are always like out to say, to correct. I respect so much than those who come and say hardworking, yeah, good work. You understand? So after I have done each and everything, I've wiped off. This is what I use to leave the place smelling good. And once you leave it like smelling good, obviously you wouldn't want like to just leave. It is something that can keep you even in the room, in that place. So as you can see, the color I mixed up with some little water, not to dilute it so much. But then this is my last part on the bathroom cleaning. So as you have all seen what I've been doing, thank you so much for watching to this far. I've been gambling, I know. Jokes aside, I love joking, though I don't find myself like funny, but that is it. As I told you earlier or in the last videos, it comes as a by the way. Yeah, this is it. Really appreciate each and everyone. And this is my last part. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Thank you so much. I appreciate and love you so much. May God bless you and keep you safe. For the case of housemates, may God keep you like in a good way so that you can do your work as it is supposed to be done. God bless you all.